Alright, my captains, so as you can see, we are finally getting the story chapter 32, End of the World, which is a pretty interesting chapter. Don't worry, I am not going to spoil anything. I am not going to go through any information about what will happen in the story itself, but we will discuss some functionality in this chapter that are pretty interesting. And yeah, thank you very much for everyone who took the time actually to answer my question on my community tab, where I asked you for 2 days ago about whether you know actually when the story chapter is coming or not. Thank you very much for everyone who took the time actually to answer my question, and the majority of you did know actually when the chapter is coming, and it is on the 10th of November, which is pretty interesting because we literally didn't have any information about it. How did you know about it? Anyways, before we start actually our discussion, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything you know about Honkai Impact 3rd. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends to support the channel. Now, without any further ado, let's just get started. So this chapter is coming, as I said before, tomorrow, and it will be divided into 3 different phases. The first phase is on the 10th of November, the second one is on the 17th, and the third one is on the 21st of November. So it is going to take a little bit of time between in order to be able actually to reach the last one. But the story is getting more and more intense and more hype, so this is going to be very awesome, like seriously. And we don't know anything about the story chapter that is coming in 6.2 as well, so it will be interesting to find out there. But as I said before, I am not going to discuss about anything that has with the story itself to do. Anyways, as you can see, we are going to get actually through this chapter a 4-star stigmata Mobius, and we are going to get actually 1000 chrono crystals and some other rewards as well. The main stuff that you actually care about here are actually the crystals and the 4-star stigmata, and then the other stuff in case you actually want to upgrade or something, you can do them as well. Then we have actually event rewards. Here you can see how to acquire these different type of rewards, and as you can see, the first one is the 4-star stigmata Mobius, and you get it actually by collecting a certain amount of Solium cores at core refinement and exchange them for that stigmata. So that is how to acquire the 4-star stigmata. And then the crystals you get actually from doing certain missions and getting certain ranks as well in this chapter. So after that, we have actually something pretty interesting, which is facility functions. And no, I am not going to go through all of that and talk about it one by one, because that will take literally a whole year. But to sum it up, there will be actually a facility in this chapter, and you will be able to actually upgrade it. You will be able to refine some different materials. You will be able to upgrade a rowboat that you are going to take with you actually during the story chapter while you are playing the chapter itself. And there will be actually some buffs as well that you can upgrade. So the buffs are going to work the same way as the buffs in Elysian Realm work, where they are going to get different materials that you will use actually to upgrade these buffs. And the buffs goes 4 different routes, and you will be able actually to choose which route you want. For example, there might be actually a route for attack, a route for defense, a route for HP maybe, and basically the attack is going to go through physical attack, elemental attack, or maybe fire attack, and then ice attack, and basically electrical. And the defense might go the same way as well. So there will be different routes of buffs that you can go through them and level up these buffs, and you will be actually able to acquire these buffs during your play in the story chapter. However, as I said before, there is also a little rowboat that you are going to take with you while you are playing the chapter, and you can upgrade that rowboat. And the funny thing about it is that the more you upgrade it, the different what its look is going to be. So when you upgrade it, you don't just upgrade its level, you will upgrade its look as well. So it will look differently for the different levels that you actually upgrade it for. So that is a very awesome thing as well, and that robot which you are going to take with you is going to help you to find hidden materials under the ground. So when you reach some materials that are hidden under the ground in one of the places, it will actually stand up above, or it will fly above the place, and it will hit basically a red light on the place where you should actually dig. And you will use this robot to dig there, and you will be able to dig for materials and acquire them. And there is some certain stuff that you need to learn there as well, but I am very sure that they are going actually to basically explain everything for you so that you understand how to do it. So this is actually a pretty interesting addition to it. Usually what we get is basically just some different tasks that we get, side tasks and main tasks, and then the chapter itself is actually an open world, but this time they are adding many more stuff actually to make the chapter much more interesting and much more fun to actually play, which is very awesome from them. So this is actually how the chapter is going to work. There will be different facilities, you will have different stuff to do. There will be also side missions and tasks that you need to do, and there will be also the main missions that you need to do. So the main missions are going to clear basically the story chapter, which is basically what you are going to do in order to be able to advance to the next chapter. And then there are side missions to help you to upgrade your facilities and to upgrade your robot and upgrade the basically buffs that you have in that chapter. So overall, it looks like a pretty phenomenal chapter actually, and I can't wait to see what will happen in the story itself as well, because it is getting really interesting. So I really hope that I really don't want to see the end, to be honest, but even though it's not the actual end of the story itself, but I really don't want to see the end anytime soon, because we are actually in a very hype place right now, and I want to see as much hype as possible. And I really don't think that Kevin is going to be the end. I think that we are going to fight Herrscher of the End as well, so maybe if they are going to take a whole year with it, like how they did actually with Elysian Realm, then maybe in 6 months we might actually fight basically Kevin, and then after 6 months they are going to build up for Herrscher of the End, and that's where we are going to fight Herrscher of the End. So if they do it like that, it would be really cool. Otherwise, if they want to just jump directly to Kevin and then basically after him directly to Herrscher of the End, that would be fine as well, because they say that there will be more story to come, and it will be interesting to see which route they are going to get to take. Are they going to take the route of a completely new story, or are they going to take the route of basically building up to the a post-Honkai Odyssey story? So we will see what they are going to do. But if you are interested in the facilities and the different stuff that are going to be actually in the new story chapter, you can read through all of this. This is a description of different stuff that you can do. Or if you want, you can go to the Honkai Impact 3rd channel, main channel, and you can find there actually a video where Kiana explains everything. Or if you want, you can actually find the same video on my channel as well, in case you want to see it there. So anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Impact.